Hope you can hear me. If you can't, please raise your hand. I have 2 o'clock, and welcome to the Tuesday, March 17, 2026 Board of Commissioners meeting of the Housing Alliance HTX. It's a pretty day out today, and our last cold, probably weather day for at least 6 months. With that, Anna, would you be kind enough to call the roll, please?
Yes, sir. President and Chairman Proler.
Here.
Vice President, Commissioner Smith.
Here.
Commissioner Alcedes Lewis.
Present.
Commissioner Ballard.
Here.
Commissioner Carter, who's absent. Commissioner Kirkendall. Commissioner Lee.
Present.
Secretary Bryant.
Here. Commissioner Kirkendall is en route. I understand she'll be here in the next few minutes. With that, I'd like to also ask the interpreters, again, as you do each month, thank you for what you do, and please introduce yourselves.
Thank you, Chairman, Commissioners. My name is Morley, Vietnamese interpreter, laying up light, Thomas Viltim, ma'am.
Yeah. Good afternoon. My name is Sophie, Mandarin interpreter, ID number 15593. I'm happy to assist you. For this session, please know that all information shared will remain confidential and everything heard will be interpreted. 大家好，我是您的中文翻译，我叫苏菲 ，ID 号码15593，非常高兴为您提供今天的帮助。对于本次会议，请注意，所有共享信息都将保密，所听到的一切都将得到口译。Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, my name is Susana, I'm a Spanish interpreter. Mi nombre es Susana, soy intérprete de español y estoy aquí para ayudarles. Gracias.
Thank you very much. Donna, we'll now move to public comments.
There are none.
No public comments. Hold on.
Give me another chance. Think about it.
Hold on. I've been doing this a long time, and this is a first, so, wow.
You want me to get up and say something?
No. But thank you. Fantastic. We'll now move to the approval of the February 24th, 2026 Housing Alliance Board meeting minutes. And I'll be honored to accept a motion to approve the minutes as submitted.
So moved.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
I second.
Thank you. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Now we will move into new business. I'm sorry, to our CEO operational updates. I apologize.
Thank you, Chairman, and good day, everybody. Thank you for being here today. We thought we'd do something a little different today, and hopefully you can hear me. I apologize, I'm a little under the weather. But we have some incredible programs that this agency works out in the community on. And today we have 2 very special guests who have been members of our Youth Build program. And before we get to that, I thought I'd invite our Assistant Director, Nehemiah Francis, to come up, if you don't mind, Nehemiah, and give the board just a little context and background about what Youth Build is and what we're celebrating today, and then we'll recognize our graduates.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. So it's a pleasure to be here before you all today. You know, Jody, you did ask me to come back and make sure that we keep doing the work, that good work of getting clients towards that journey to self-sufficiency. And Youth Build is one of those avenues or vehicles that we use to make that happen. Youth Build is a pre-apprenticeship program centered around assisting out-of-school youth with getting their diploma through Penn Foster, and through our blossoming relationship and partnership with TXRX, they do their introductory skills, and then from there, through Section 3, they will go through some of our projects, and then they will learn the construction trade. And so what we are doing today is we're celebrating our first 2 graduates from our Youth Build program. These individuals have done a phenomenal job of going through and making sure that they've hit every box and checked every thing to make sure that they get their education in line. Now they can move forward and get to that construction piece and start working on some of our properties and start making some meaningful income for themselves and their families.
Wonderful. Thank you, Nehemiah. Please go ahead.
Yeah, one thing that might be interesting, and I'm not real sure it's in accordance with policies and practices, Well, in some of these cases, students with things excel, can they have an opportunity to come by and spend a few minutes with us, telling us about their experience?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that would be a good public relations, plus it's good for us to know and see
Yeah,
those good deeds being done. It shouldn't take too long.
absolutely.
Too much of our time.
No, we'd love to do that. And, Mr. Terry, if you don't mind taking the thing down, we're gonna bring them up. And so I'd like to introduce Mr. Christopher Pritchard and Miss Byra Hart, our recent graduates. There you go. Jody, would you like to have a picture?
Sure.
Sure.
No, you're fine. I'm like stuck. Okay, we're good.
No, it's. Well, thank you, Mr. Pritchard, thank you, Ms. Hart. We look forward to continuing to watch your success and your progress in our community. And thanks for all your hard work, and we look forward to continuing this relationship. It does not stop here, I promise you. And so that is all I had today, Mr. Chairman, and just wanted to recognize these two great members of our youth.
Great, thank you. We will now move into new business. We have resolution number 3951, which is the consideration and/or to take action to authorize the president and CEO of the Housing Alliance to adopt a new public housing flat rents. Kelly?
Hello, it's a pleasure to be here today. I am presenting this resolution for review and approval. Residents of public housing are traditionally subject to annual recertifications, which sets the rent the tenant is required to pay, which is generally 30% of the adjusted gross income. However, to avoid being subject to the recertification process, they can opt out and instead elect to pay flat rent for their apartment. In doing so, they would not be subject to the annual recertification process anymore, and this is similar to a traditional tenant that pays rent monthly. HUD has allowed flat rents as a way of determining the market rate for a unit, and these flat rents are computed at 80% of the small area fair market rent. The fair market rents were updated in October of 2025. So the fiscal year 2026 fair market rents increased across the greater Houston area, which triggered the requirement to upwardly adjust many public housing flat rents. So this is an annual exercise applicable to the public housing portfolio who are on the flat rent option. And just adding that they also may elect to go back to the income-based recertification process at any time.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'll entertain a motion, please, to approve resolution number 3951 as submitted. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you. And do I have a second?
I second.
Great. Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Thank you, Kelly. Kelly, thank you.
Thank
And welcome again. Resolution number 3952 will be presented by Lynn Henson for the consideration and
Actually, Neil.
Neil Ratcliffe and/or to take action to authorize the president, CEO, or designee of the Housing Alliance to execute an interlocal agreement with the Houston Police Department for the purpose of implementing a crime mitigation and safety plan within the 3rd Ward CUNY Homes neighborhood area.
Thank you very much, board members. It's great to be with you this afternoon. Lynn and I have worked very closely together on this, but I got the lucky job to present. So I want to set a little bit of the background for you so that you understand why we are proposing this security arrangement and public safety plan with the Houston Police Department. As many of you know, or that we've talked about frequently, the authority, or the Alliance, rather, received a $50 million grant, a Choice Neighborhood grant from HUD, which we will leverage with another about $500 million to dramatically transform CUNY homes. This is going to be just an amazing project that will go just light years to improve the lives of our residents at CUNY, and will really, really improve the neighborhood. And one of the things that you have to do, that we are required to do as part of this whole transformation project, is we have to provide replacement housing for the residents while we go through and start demolishing units and getting ready for the new construction and replacement of the units that are there, right? So we have to do 3 developments that will be replacement housing for that. One of those is for a development called Trinity East Senior, which we've talked about before. You approved an MOU for it previously. It is a critical piece in having that replacement housing ready to go. If we fail in establishing these replacement housing developments, we won't be able to move forward with this entire project, right? And this whole massive transformation. So receiving low-income housing tax credits was critically important for Trinity East Senior and for our entire Choice Neighborhood initiative. So when we went to the Texas Department of Housing and Community Affairs and applied for tax credits, they said you are disqualified because the crime in your neighborhood there in that census tract is too high. Now that's a paradox for us, because HUD says that if you want a Choice Neighborhood grant, you have to show with crime statistics that crime is high in the neighborhood, because that's the fundamental purpose for the Choice Neighborhood program, is to help high crime neighborhoods with public housing in them to be improved and made safer, right? So we went to the TDHCA board back in June and said, hey, you were asking us to have low crime. We had to show that we had high crime to be able to get this grant, and we're going to work with you to try to lower the crime rate. So the spread that we had is significant. The TDHCA says that you can't have more than 18 Part 1 violent crimes per 1,000 residents in the census tract in which the development is located. If you exceed that amount, you're disqualified from tax credits. Well, when we got the grant for the transformation of CUNY, the crime statistics were far above that. They were using Neighborhood Scout and some methodologies that we found to not be as accurate as other measures. They were around 34 Part 1 violent crimes per 1,000. And so the board said to us in that June meeting, and they were crystal clear, they said, unless you can come back to us with a really concrete plan that shows you're going to do something dramatically different to reduce crime in this neighborhood, we are not going to approve this deal. Well, that could have been an existential threat to our entire project, right? Because it could mean that they wouldn't give us tax credits for the same rationale on subsequent developments where we're trying to leverage about $500 million, most of which will come from tax credit equity. So we went back and Lynn and I and Jamie met with all of the overlapping law enforcement jurisdictions in the area. We met with HPD, we met with the constables, the Metro Police, UH Police Department, TSU's Police Department, got them all together, and they were all helpful. But what they all kind of uniformly said was the biggest challenge that we have is that we need more police officers. We need more boots on the ground, and we're spread too thin, and every neighborhood in every part of the city wants us to do more, right? And we just can't do more everywhere without more resources. Now, the group that was the most helpful in those discussions was HPD. And so we met with Captain Wynn and with Lieutenant Carroll and their colleagues, who are the folks that oversee the police beat in that area, and they were really, really helpful. And they explained to us, we just need more resources, and that requires money. So what we're proposing in this crime mitigation plan is to put $1,760,000 into a 3-year initiative to dramatically increase the number of boots on the ground. That will be equivalent to approximately, pardon me, 129 additional hours per week. Cynthia asked a question to me just 5 minutes or so before the board meeting about the hourly rate. And I think you looked at that, calculated that came out to be about $87 per hour. And in talking to Lieutenant Carroll, he said that HPD has had pay raises, and that does reflect what it actually costs for them. More junior officers would be in the lower 60 something dollars per hour rate. And this will be funded and will be staffed by off-duty police officers working extra time here. We also would be able to fund.
Hang you real quickly, just
Sure.
sorry to interrupt, but
Sure.
that number is actually a little lower because you need to net out the
cars?
Yeah, equipment purchases from that total.
Okay, great, thank you. And yeah, we're providing vehicles. Part of that is providing 4 vehicles, and that was the approximately $270,000 or $60,000 over the 1.5 that we looked at originally. Yeah, so that number would come down a bit. Thank you. That's why he's the numbers guy, and I'm just, and I'm not. I'm the English major lawyer who tries to keep up with him, right? And tries to keep up with our CPA board member, right, who's crunching the numbers as well. So this is going to be, when we went back to the TDHCA board in July, HPD was super helpful to us. Lieutenant Carroll came, Captain Wynn I think was out on a family vacation, or he would have been there. We had other members of HPD, including the number 3 highest police chief at HPD, and the board was blown away. They said, we haven't seen anybody come up with this kind of an initiative anywhere in the state. And the chairman said, we think that this could be a best practice that people could implement nationwide. Now, before we take more questions, or before I take more questions, I'd like to invite the HPD officers here to come up and have one of them give a bit of an overview from their perspective of how this is going to work. So, gentlemen, whichever guys want to come, or all of them.
They're bigger than you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not only are they in uniform and have all their weapons, but they're bigger than me. So, I'll stand aside.
Good afternoon, Chairman, Commissioners, and staff. Thank you for the invitation to come here today. My name is Lieutenant Carroll. I'm a lieutenant with HPD. I've been here for about 17 years. This is my boss, Captain Wynn. And this is Lieutenant Zapata, and this is Sergeant Clementich. We all work at South Central Division. Neil hit a lot of the points that we will cover. Essentially, when it comes to trying to solve crime problems, it's always how can we dedicate resources to an actual issue. And we've done this in smaller scales in different areas of the city where we have initiatives and we have extra funding that comes in. And that's how you do it. You put more bodies on the street that are able to deal with crime. You also help siphon out, like, okay, if we have a good case that is beyond the function of patrol, we can bring in investigative functions from the department to come expedite those cases. That's how you drive down crime rates, constant visibility and presence in the neighborhood. I don't know if any of y'all are super familiar with Third Ward, but it is a very underserved community. I started my patrol career there 17 years ago as a patrolman in Third Ward on night shift. And it has changed drastically, but there's still room for improvement. There's a lot of good families out there that we want to help. And this is all part of the plan, the partnership of the Housing Alliance that I think we can accomplish. So the plan is essentially over 3 years, we have money, which equates to resources. And then the cars that he mentioned, that's an issue for us right now. We're working on it. It's something we're trying to get ahead of over the next couple of years. But when we have more bodies to come on the streets, we are taking away from the pool that is out there on patrol, right? So we need the extra cars to be able to actually facilitate the overtime programs that we have. In this area, it is a high crime area, but we're used to working this area. We know the issues. We measure our crime stats 30, 60, 90 days, and annually, just to see trends that are occurring. So that's all part of the program as well. We have some divisional resources that can help with quality of life issues. That's our differential response team. Any type of community concerns like, hey, the broken windows theory. You have bunch of trash that's piled up on the corner. Hey, that and low lighting it festers criminal activity, right? Because no one cares about it. We're gonna do what we do over here in the darkness and sell drugs, commit crimes. We can clean that stuff up. We can also put resources towards, hey, extra patrols on the street. When a violent crime happens, they get there quicker because we can, versus we're waiting for other calls for service and availability of patrol officers to be able to go to those. These are the slowdowns that we deal with every day. And I want to just demonstrate one point, is that throughout my time here, I've never seen this amount of resources dumped into one small area. This is a milestone for us. I think it's a good partnership, and I believe my colleagues agreed that this is an instrumental step in trying to help get that neighborhood safer. And I'm open to any questions.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lieutenant and Captain Wynn, and appreciate all the work, and thank you obviously to Chief Diaz and Chief Guzman for their support of these efforts. I mean, we're looking forward to not just the fruits of this labor, but the increased outcomes to our residents in that community, and to feel safer about the neighborhoods they live in. And so we hope this can be a good example and a good program that not just pays dividends here, but maybe can be a new way of doing things across the city.
Thank you.
So I have a question. So Lieutenant Carroll, thank you for that. So a couple of questions regarding just the accountability metrics. You said that you would be reviewing 30, 60, 90-day intervals, the crime rates. So what is that mechanism going to look like to report back to HA?
Yeah, so
how do we know how things are going?
This is stuff that we do with other overtime programs regularly anyways. That's one of the benefits of having it through overtime versus like an extra job group of off-duty police officers. You're still accountable to HPD when you're working our overtime programs, right? We have bosses out there to supervise them, and we also measure the metrics. So like any crime reporting is going to be captured because they are reporting into our system, right? Like, okay, say there's a robbery nearby Trinity East down the street, and an officer responds that's on the overtime program. We can siphon that out to see what they've done, and then collectively, as a police beat, we can see what the crime trends look like over time, like I said. So that's a good metric to report back. Are we actually driving down crime? Are we identifying the crime drivers? You know, it could be anything. It could be, you know, hey, we've seen an increase of 20 to 30-year-old or 20 to 25-year-old males committing robberies in this area over the last 3 weeks. Okay, we see that. We can put resources towards that, surveillance, whatever we can divisionally or with the department to try to help mitigate that crime and get those people into custody, make them accountable for the crimes they commit in the area. And that's all captured through our...
And you'll be reporting back to who at HA?
So we'll have to have a kind of discussion on...
Okay.
Yeah, because this is all, we're still trying to get the thing moving, but the details that we've discussed are, we will have a reporting mechanism back just to kind of show what we've done. And then the greatest standard is we have the police beat that coincides with the census tract for the most part. I think there's a couple streets that overlay into another one of our beats, but we can have our crime analysts siphon that out just to show, are we reducing crime?
Okay, I would love for just the board, Jamie, if we can just get some just updates on that, like quarterly or whatever's reasonable, just to see how it's going.
Sure, and we can talk about the logistics of it and how that can be reported.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. Thank you all very much. Before we take a vote, I'd like to just make one comment. I received months ago a call from the mayor stating that our team, I don't know that anybody knows this, but this was one of the very first times that we've been able to get the Houston Police Department, the University of Houston, Texas Southern University, and the constables all together on the same page. And Mayor Whitmire called me, and it was like, I can't believe that you all were able to get this accomplished. This is a big thing for the city of Houston and for Third Ward, and my family's from Third Ward, so I know those streets quite well. So thank you for what you do, and with that, if you'll allow me to go ahead and...
I was going to give one point of clarification, which is we have members from Constable's Office Precinct 6 here who, serves our properties, and that is not changing, but their focus has always been on our residents and our property specifically. So in this area, for example, CUNY Homes, this police presence obviously goes much broader than that into the neighborhood. So just want to make sure it's clear, we're not pulling back on what we've already been doing with Precinct 6 at CUNY Home and surrounding areas. This is in addition to that.
And I would add too that Brian Terry is fantastic, our head of security, and he went with us to the TDHCA board meeting and testified too. And
100%.
I didn't realize what a great public speaker he is.
100%.
He was kind of
Watched him on TV.
a sleeper there, right? But he has been intimately involved with Lynn and I and with the HPD officers in coming up with this plan. And his 30 years experience at HPD has been helpful. You're just voting to give us the ability to go and negotiate that interlocal agreement with our general counsel's office and the city attorney's office, and we'll make sure that we have the right accountability metrics. And those are all good questions.
Commissioner Lewis can ride with Brian on a beat.
Thank you,
May I
gentlemen.
have a motion to approve resolution number 3952?
Motion.
Thank you. And a second? Any questions? None? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you.
Thank you, officer.
Thank you, officers. Okay, an executive session will now be held beginning at 2:25 p.m. on Tuesday, March 17, 2026, pursuant to the Texas Open Meetings Act to discuss personnel matters in accordance with Section 551.074 of the Texas Government Code, legal issues in accordance with Section 551.071 of the Texas Government Code, and real estate matters in accordance with Section 551.072 of the Texas Government Code. Thank you. ended, and the public meeting is being reconvened at 3:19 p.m. on Tuesday, March 17th, 2026. With that, we have two resolutions that need to be approved. Resolution number 3953, which is to be presented by Mr. North. I don't see him, so I'm going to read the resolution in his absence.
I think they didn't realize that we just closed the executive session.
Well, that's all right. I mean, I'll just read it, and if he comes in, then we can, we can do the next one. Resolution number 3953 is for the consideration and/or to take action to authorize the president, CEO, or authorized representative of the Housing Alliance to take the necessary actions to effect the acquisition and development of the Trinity East Senior Affordable Apartment Development located at 2620 Live Oak Street, Houston, Harris County, Texas 77004, and the execution of all required documents therefore. I'll entertain a motion to approve resolution number 3953.
So moved.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Thank you. Mr. North, if you'd be kind enough to present resolution number 3954, or I can do it in your absence, however you like.
And Joel, the developer was here for Trinity East too, for representative of Long Avenue.
Sure. Hi, Lauren. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Thank you.
3954, this is Allen Parkway, Historic Oaks at Allen Parkway. The resolution 3954 authorizes the president and CEO to take action necessary to redevelop the historic Oaks of Allen Parkway and Allen Parkway Village. The developer, Franklin Development, is planning to exit the limited partnerships, which owns APV and HOAPV. The agency and the APV redeveloper desire to enter into an agreement with the developer, Franklin Development, to set forth terms of the developer's exit from the project. The investor, limited partners, and lenders will require APV redevelopment to assume the guarantor obligations of the developer. So we're very excited to report that we have made great progress in turning units for this. So Brownstone Construction will replace Franklin Construction as the general contractor. Franklin Construction will complete all of the interior scope of work for HOAPV before Brownstone starts. Brownstone will complete all of the Allen Parkway Village phases C and D. A and B have already been completed. And any additional scope of work on APV and HOAPV will be done by Brownstone. And so we anticipate that Franklin will be complete by the end of March on the remaining work on phases A and B until they demobilize. And so 298 units we have are completed as of now, pending HQS inspections. And so we've made a lot of progress in a very short period of time. So we anticipate being able to lease all 300 units over the next 60 days.
Thank you, Joel.
Thank you.
I'd like the minutes to reflect my appreciation, and I know I can speak for this board's appreciation to each and every one of you all who have worked tirelessly on this project. It was, well, as I shared with the board earlier, this project was a train wreck about 18 months ago, and you all clearly have pulled it out of the ditch, and for that we are very grateful. We will be bringing on additional units, and that is really incredible. I think, if I remember correctly, we had residents from HOAPV who came last year to this board. I'm remembering one man who was living in a hotel for all he wanted to do was go home. He's now back.
And I want to thank Ruben.
And thank you. Thank you very, very, very much,
Yes,
all
sir.
of you. I appreciate it. May I please have a motion to approve resolution number 3954?
So
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Thank you. Now I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Mr. Carter's on. You've been so quick. Thank you. And a second? A second to adjourn? Yes, please. All in favor say aye. Any opposed? We are officially adjourned at 3:24 PM. All right, I think we have some APV.
We have Fountain View Public Facility Corporation.
Good, thank you, appreciate it. This is the HHA Fountain View Public Facility Corporation March Board Meeting. I have 325. Anna, will you call roll, please?
President Chairman Proler,
Here.
Vice President Director Smith,
Here.
Director Alcedes Lewis, President Director Ballard,
Here.
Director Carter is absent, Director Kirkendall,
Here.
Director Lee,
Yeah.
Secretary Bryant.
Here.
Thank you, and a motion to approve the minutes of the December 16th, 2025 HHA FV PFC Board of Directors minutes. Have a motion, please. Thank you. Thank you, and a second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. And under new business, resolution number HHA FV PFC 26-01, which authorizes HHA Fountain View Public Facility Corporation Secretary or designee to execute a contract with MexiClean Company, LLC, to provide commercial janitorial cleaning services at 2640 Fountain View Drive for 3 years. I'll entertain a motion to approve resolution.
So moved.
Thank you. And the second? All in favor, say aye. Any opposed?
Ask if there's any discussion.
Is there, sorry, is there any discussion on the motion?
No.
None, I see none, thank you.
Actually, I have. I tried to Google this Maxi Clean Company. Couldn't find on the what. It's more like a residential company, but I'm sure the staff.
Andrew, would you mind coming up here? So,
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. Yes. So currently, MexiClean is completing commercial cleaning services here. After we changed management and we took management in-house, all the contracts that were with Tarantino went away, so we had to go through the procurement process all over again. So we brought them along on a month-to-month until our great procurement team went through the process to award them. They did, out of 14, they did come in at the fairest price through the RFP process.
So they do work on the building before.
In this building?
the
Yeah,
last
currently
4
here.
months. The last 4 months.
Yes.
They've been working month to month on the last
Yeah.
4 months.
Fine, good.
It did very well.
I see. Okay. Fine. Okay. No question.
Thank you. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you.
Thank you, Drew.
Now, call for a motion for adjournment. Have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you.
Second.
Do you have any discussion on a motion? Not at all. Thank you. All in favor, say aye. Thank you. We're adjourned at 3:29 PM. Next one is Victory Redevelopment Corporation.
Yes, sir.
Yes, your victory. Your victory tenant is right here.
Okay, this is the March 17, 2026 Victory Redevelopment Corporation meeting to call to order. I have 3:29 PM. Anna, will you call roll?
President and Chairman, President Chairman Director Proler,
Here.
Vice President Director Smith,
Here.
Director Lee,
Yeah.
Secretary Treasurer Director Bryant.
Here.
Thank you. Approval of, may I have a motion to approve the December 16, 2025 minutes?
I make motion.
Thank you. And the second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Under new business, we have 2 resolutions. I'd like to take them, well, no, we won't take, well, I am going to take them and seriate them because they're both related. So I'd like to entertain a motion to approve resolution VRC 2601 and VRC 2602 and seriate them. Thank you. And a second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? With that, I'll now entertain a motion to approve resolution number VRC 2601, which authorizes Victory Redevelopment Corporation's facilitation of the development of Trinity East Senior to be located at or about 2620 Live Oak Street, Houston, Texas, and the execution of all required documents therefore, as well as 2602, which authorizes Victory Redevelopment facilitation of payment on behalf of the Housing Alliance, officially known as the Houston Housing Authority, in a total amount up to and not to exceed $1,760,000, which will be dispersed over a 3-year period for funding of the interlocal agreement by and between the agency and the Houston Police Department for the purpose of implementing a crime mitigation and safety plan within the 3rd Ward CUNY Homes Choice neighborhood area. May I have a motion to approve these two resolutions?
So moved.
Thank you. And a second?
I second.
Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. I'll now entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Thank you. And a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned at 3:31 p.m.
Kenneth, very
APB Redevelopment Corporation, Tuesday, March 17, 2026. Now it's 3:31 p.m. And I can help to call to order.
Yes, sir. President Director Lee,
Present.
Vice President Director Osteves Lewis,
Present.
Director Smith,
Present.
Secretary Bryant.
here.
So we'll go then. Next item is approve the January 27, 2026 APB Board of Directors meeting minutes. Do I have a motion?
So
Any second? Any discussion? No. Approved. Say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Approved. Number 4, new business. A, resolution APB 26-04, authorizing our APB Redevelopment Corporation's facilitation of the redevelopment of the historic Oaks of Allen Parkway Village located at or about 1600 Allen Parkway, Houston, Texas 77019, and the execution of all required documents thereof. So do I have a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Second, all I say aye.
Aye.
No discussion, then motion carried. Thank you. Number B, resolution number APB 2605, authorizing APB Redevelopment Corporation's facilitation of the redevelopment of the Allen Parkway Village Apartments located at or about 1600 Allen Parkway, Houston, Texas 77019, and the execution of all required documents therefore. Do I have a motion to approve that?
So moved.
And the second? Okay, do I say aye? Aye. And no opposed? Thank you. Motion carried. Thank you. Well, then do I have a motion to adjourn? That's so moved. Okay, 3:33. All right. Good. I say aye. Aye. Thank you. Motion at 3:33. Adjourn. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
That's good.
Thank you, Commissioner.
All right, thank you.
Good work. That's a wrap, right?